Maybe. Or it's because you never record your voice along with mine, so I just look like an idiot.
Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. You guys aren't getting as many videos as you should. I know, I'm sorry. Work is kind of crazy. Home is kind of crazy. I had off time, but then my parents were home, and it was just crazy. There was noise going on. I couldn't record, but I have a lot of thoughts that I just want to vent to you, so I'm going to do that. Dead silence. Dead silence, mute, Exo-Ability, advanced warfare. Let's go. Dead silence confirmed not to be a perk in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Instead, it is going to be an Exo-Ability at max used for 30 seconds with the overcharged perk. This might just be the straw that broke the camel's back. This is possibly not the worst thing they could have done, but it is just disappointing and awful. It's awful. And the more I think about Advanced Warfare, the more I think that the people who do not move are going to have an extreme advantage over the people moving and jumping all around. Now, at first I thought, maybe the Exo abilities on the Exo movements, the double jumping, the dashing would add a new level of skill, a new layer to gunfights, a new layer to verticality, a new layer to the maps themselves. I thought that was going to be the saving grace of this game. Instead, it is a catch-22. In order to maximize the effectiveness of all of these brilliant possible flanking routes using all three dimensions now, left, right, up, down, back, forth, all of that, in order to be able to outmaneuver people one-on-one in one-on-one gunfights, you have to use the Blast Suppressor perk, because every move you do with the Exo suit shows you on the minimap. Yes, if you Exo jump, if you Exo boost, just regularly, you will appear on the minimap. So let me get this straight. Every time I move with this incredibly fun, fancy new movement system, I'm going to be shown on the minimap. And I only have dead silence for 30 seconds if I use 2 of my perk points to actually extend it for 30 seconds. So, what does that mean? It gives an advantage to the player not moving. The player not moving doesn't have to worry about showing up on the minimap for his, Exo movements or for his footsteps. Plus, he can now save 2, 3 perk points, whatever, on other things like Danger Close and IEDs. Let me build you a class in my head really quickly. First, we are going to need a gun. A gun is very important in order to be successful in Call of Duty, so we have 1 point out of 13. In order to be successful in Call of Duty, you may have watched some of my videos, on using the silencer, the power of the silencer. It's very powerful, very good if you want to do any sort of long kill streak. So we're going to need a silencer. That is 2 points. Okay, if we want to maneuver around cleverly, if we want to be like Batman and move in all 3 directions or 3 planes of playing, we are going to need Blast Suppressor to hide all of those Exo movements off of the minimap. And if we want to win gunfights, we sometimes get into 50-50, it happens, we are going to need toughness, because if the other person has toughness and you don't, you're probably going to lose. Now, this is an assumption. This could change depending on how powerful it is. If it's not this powerful, then it shouldn't be in the game, period. But because toughness is in the same category as Blast Suppressor, we're going to need 2 more points, which, if I'm counting correctly, we are up to 5 points. Now, we are going to need the Exo ability of Dead Silence, or Mute, that's what it is. So we're going to need the Exo ability of Mute, and we are going to need, what else? Overcharge, which is in the first perk slot. Okay, so we're up to 7 points now, which is very heavy out of 13, and if I want Dead Silence, or I'm sorry, if I want to counter the people using IEDs with Danger Close, I am going to need, Flak Jacket in this game. So we're going to need to burn 2 more points on Flak Jacket, because Flak Jacket is in the same category as Overcharged, if I'm not mistaken. We're up to 9 necessary basic things, maybe give or take 2 or 3 with the silencer and the doubling up on toughness right there. 9 points with just a gun with an attachment and the necessary perks necessary for playing the game evenly, I want to say, so that you are not hindering yourself. This is incredibly costly. We have 4 more points, and if we want to be rewarded for doing good, we want at least a kill streak, right? At least one. So now we're up to 10 points. We got 3 points, which we can't use on the first perk slot, perk tier, because we already have 2. That's filled up. We can't put on the third perk tier system because that's already filled up. We got toughness and blast suppressor there, so we can pick something from the second tier perks, which I forget what they are now. Maybe fast hands, I think that's what it is. That lets you be ready at all times. That's an interesting one I'm thinking about using. Or we can put on a couple more kill streaks, or we can put on a secondary, or use stalker, quick draw as an attachment. But the point I'm making here is this: in Call of Duty Ghosts, focus may have been necessary, dead silence may have been necessary, but other than that, that's it. You could run any other thing you want. You can run a gun, a silencer, 3 kill streaks, and you could have so much more freedom and balanced freedom. You can put on quick draw and stalker. You can put on takedown and ping and ICU. They had fun perks. They were actually perks. They were nice to have. Now, some of them I had a kindness to, like sleight of hand and scavenger and that sort of stuff, but I could use wiretap if I wanted to. I could use ping or ICU if I wanted to. In Advanced Warfare, it doesn't look I'm even going to get the chance. Plus, the perks are so barren and boring that I don't even want to choose anything else. Basically, what I'm saying is, this might just be the straw that broke the camel's back. Like I said before, really not looking forward to Call of Duty next year. I'm trying to keep it positive, still trying to, you know what, it's going to be okay. We're going to have fun double jumping around at least for a week or so. It's going to be alright. I keep telling myself that. We don't know how it's balanced. We don't know what the guns are like. We don't know how it's going to play. At least I don't. And so I'm trying to keep a positive mentality. All I'm saying is it's going to be very, very difficult at this point for me, especially being a guy who uses headphones. And they did say that they could put in dead silence if this doesn't work out, so that is hopefully what they do. Hopefully they can see that, recognize that, or who knows, maybe it'll work out. Maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm talking out of my butt, but I don't know. I would like to think, in playing Call of Duty pretty heavily in the past couple of years, I like to know that I know what I'm talking about for at least a little bit, and you know, YouTube channel and everything and all that. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. I need it now. I need likes right now. I need some encouragement. I'm really want to make videos for you guys. It's just so hard to find the time. I'm late for church as it is right now, but that's all right. You guys got a video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.
I got him.
Good job. Report to command for
He
debrief.
apparently saw me though. I just killed a guy. Yeah, he did lock on for that second.